Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Yep.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Hayward, and it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. And for the Hawks, Smooth out there with Trae Young. Then there's Bogdanović. Then it's Collins, and it's Pirtle in at the 5.
With such a young roster, the Hawks exceeded expectations in that 21 season. They finished as the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference then.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Young with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Pass to Smooth. Collins a screen on Giddey. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. His 3-pointers off the mark. Yeah, and many were shocked when Brent made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? So much just came together and really accelerated their competitive timeline. You just can't get ahead of that, though. You gotta take things a step at a time, and their core players are still intact, and I think this team is poised to return to that kind of competitive level this year.
Here's Smooth. He had 27 points last game. Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick-and-roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. To the middle. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Now, here is Young. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Collins a screen on Giddey. Smooth passes to Young. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Here's Giddey. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Young with no one around. Passes it to Smooth. Beyond the arc. Pirtle with a screen on Giddey. 5 on the clock. Smooth passes to Bogdanović. Young for 3. The Thunder pull it in, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they really had a breakdown, I thought, in that third quarter. Just got a little too lax, didn't take care of the basketball, and going from being in total control to handing it over like they did, never a good feeling.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And Collins gets double-teamed. Here's Smooth, defended by Hayward. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Williams. Feeds it to Holmgren. To end the drought. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Smooth. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Collins. He can't get it to go. Hayward with some nice D. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Atlanta with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Bogdanovich. Thunder trailing by 7, and Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
The kick out to Young. Atlanta gets it back. Outside Bogdanovich. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Hayward can hit. And the Hawks with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Collins a screen on Giddey. The kick out to Young.
Yeah, that's a whistle he did not want to hear. His 2nd foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Pirtle with a screen on Giddey. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the 3-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with. A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Holmgren. Misses from close range.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
It's Young on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 14-4 run. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Smooth. And that one is hammered home.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the basket by Atlanta, Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Hawks. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Smooth. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following Bogdan Bogdanovic's three-point attempt. To the inside, Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
A unique type of player, Chet with great length and skill, but the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Basket counts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by DeJounte Murray. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Hawks lead by 13. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Bay with the screen for Lamb. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season? Well, you look at Smooth, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic. And, of course, Chet Holmgren.
Tremendous form and confidence. That's what these two have in common when it comes to shooting free throws.
Nifty move. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morris. In the corner, Bay with it. Launches a three, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Poku with no hesitation.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morris. And Lamb with the basket on the assist by Morris.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Murray, no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Holmgren kicks to Dort. There's the pick. Inside. Holmgren gets the bucket.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside for Murray. Now the pass to Okongwu. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That misses off the backboard. Oklahoma City is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. And the three off target. The Hawks leading by 9. And here is Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Griffin's check in for Atlanta. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now Griffin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Lamb. It's stolen by Dort. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Hayward. And it's Joe in at the 1 spot. Griffin kicks to Okongwu. Over Giddey. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Nuggets. Here's Joe, defended by Griffin. Joe passes to Williams. Giddey against Bay. 5 to shoot. Pass to Joe. Hayward from outside. Some solid defense there from Lamb. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And, Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And a nice stroke that's coming along for Josh Giddey.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Bay with a screen on Giddey. Out to Lamb. There's the triple. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Lamb's got 6 points.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Over Murray. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Griffin with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Now here's Murray. 23 points for him the last game against Denver.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Bay against Hayward. Here's Williams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Over in the corner, Lamb. No good on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Holmgren the pass to Joe. Holmgren kicks to Hayward. Passes it to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. The Hawks leading by 3. Griffin looking around. Pass to Okongwu. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Murray with it. He has 6. And there's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a permanent basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds. He protects the rim. He's quick off the floor. And he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So sky's the limit still for this young big.
Here's Griffin. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Bay gets the bucket.
Bay focused to get through the contact, take that hit, and still finish.
Thunder trailing by 5. Now here's Giddey. 14 points from him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Murray finds Bay. Comes up empty down low. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Holmgren. Count the basket. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm encouraged watching Holmgren finish through contact because it's something he's going to have to do consistently.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Sadiq Bey. Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Lamb. Young is subbed in for Griffin. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 7.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Murray. There's the screen. Giddey the pass to Parker Sepsi. No good on the shot. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And it's Murray penetrating. Grant, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Josh Giddey. Collins against Hayward. Over Collins. Hayward can't hit. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Young. He has 6. Outside, Bogdanovich. In the corner, Murray with it. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Murray's got 10 points now just in this quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run right now. He feeds it to Pirtle. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Pirtle's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hayward against Collins. Pokusevski. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And about Pokusevski, what a nice addition he's been, Brent, to the roster for Oklahoma City.
He adds some nice size to the roster, and by that I mean kind of just height. He is a pretty skinny player out there, but he's a good scorer. He can handle the ball. He's got some skills as a big guy. It's about calming down a little bit and finding some more consistency with the role that he plays.
Smooth checked in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Smooth. Rebounded by Joe. Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Young outside to the paint. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Smooth passes to Collins. Basket good. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Hayward.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Pirtle sets the pick for Collins. No good on the 3. Thunder trailing by 8. Dort kicks to Hayward. Shoots from the block. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Atlanta making a switch here. Carey's checked in. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
The SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and this game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet? And and they're going to try to pluck away. We'll see.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the three by Atlanta. Okrusevsky can't hit.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Smooth. He's got 9. The kick out to Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Joe.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Smooth. After Gordon Hayward's bucket, here's Smooth. Kept alive. The pass to Carey. Off target from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Three-pointer, Hayward. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Hawks leading by 4. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Smooth. 12 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Here's Smooth. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back.
Hey, everybody. Halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half. And in this game, we have 2 top performers. Kind of like us, guys.
Are you baiting us to guessing which 2?
There's no guessing about it.
I'll leave it to the imagination. And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
The bench is one of the strengths of this team, with some big-time scoring power. They've carried the extra load offensively.
And that's an advantage not every team has. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Monte Morris. Sadiq Bey is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Murray, and it's Lamb at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Morris inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. He had a nice open look right there. Murray's got the first field goal of the second half for the Hawks. And here's Hayward. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. That one misses. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Murray outside. Bey with a screen on Giddey. And the wide open shot for Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Rebound by the Hawks. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
Ooh, no layups right there for SGA, up to the rim.
Morris against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morris kicks to Bay. Out to Morris. The tray. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. And it's Giddey in the corner. And stolen by Okongwu. Finished off the break. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Hayward passes to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. Now Holmgren. He's got 9. Good on the shot. He's got 11.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morris. Bay with the screen for Lamb. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Murray. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 6. Holmgren the pass to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. He's defended by Bay. Now here's Holmgren. Not a lot of room. And he makes that one. 15 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the wing, Morris. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Okongwu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, and Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Now here's Murray. Holmgren with the steal. Makes it off the glass. Holmgren's got 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In the corner, Bay with it. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the feed to Holmgren. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Smooth. Collins, a screen on Giddey. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Smooth. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Feeds it to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Smooth. 9 points in the game so far. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here he's it from three-point range.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Passes it to Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Young. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Count it, and the Atlanta lead's been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing score.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Here's Smooth. 14 points for him. It's Young on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. No coverage that time. Young's got 9.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Smooth. On deep, Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Smooth. Young in the corner for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Hawks shooting 47% from the field in the third. Here's Smooth. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Pass to Joe. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Smooth. 14 points for him. Poked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Young picks him up defensively. The dish to Pirtle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
If you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
Okashevsky's checked in for George. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Hawks making a change here. Carey's checked in. Off the inbound pass. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the layup. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Smooth. And here's Collins from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Young, good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 21. Nobody near Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Left side Collins. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Joe. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Williams can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And there's the pass to Pokusevski. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. Chalk up 2 there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 now in this quarter.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Pokusevski. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the coaching staff loving Poku playing big.
Here's Smooth. He's got 14. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, born in Hayward, Josh Giddey.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Williams is out there with Hayward. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Joe in at the 1. Now here's Lamb. 5 to shoot. Here's Morris. Got a hand on it.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Lamb, good. Lamb's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. Thunder trailing by 16. Here's Joe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And that one misses. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. And he's good on the second.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now here's Murray. Out to Lamb. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
No good off the back of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Murray, the pass to Okongwu. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Murray against Giddey. Now here's Holmgren. Defense is right there. Bucket is good.
And guys, he's a terrific athlete with tons of time to develop. You see the potential on that drive from Holmgren.
Now here's Murray. Morris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Hawks lead by 16.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous Alexander. Lets it go with a 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
They set the pick. Morris with the ball. Williams picks him up. Morris, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Hayward. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. And here is Holmgren. That 3 off the mark. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Murray, the pass to Bay. Out to Lamb. Bay with a screen on Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Lamb, good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Gilgeous Alexander against Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, Shea Gilgeous Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
And the Hawks making a change here. Carey's checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Dort's checked in. Lamb with the ball. Dort covering. Giddey against Murray. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Count that one for Dort.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Morris looking over the floor to the middle. Here's Bay. No good. Good D by Gilgeous Alexander. It's stolen by Lamb. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. On the wing, Morris. Gilgeous Alexander covering. No good from outside. Thunder trailing by 17. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Unloads from 13. Morris with the rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Murray the pass to Carey.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Team first.
No good on the free throw.
Carey Jr. taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Giddey with it. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him. And it's now 26 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there, Gilgeous-Alexander, in a nice rhythm.
Out to Morris. The three. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The teardrop falls in.
And defenders don't think that Giddey has that kind of shake to his game. I like it when he shows this kind of flash.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pirtle's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Smooth. Giddey defending. Pirtle sets the pick for Bogdanovich. They get it back. Kicks it to Young. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Dort passes to Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Dort wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here's Smooth. Collins a screen on Giddey. Here's Smooth. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Buries the long-range jumper. Dort's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Thunder. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins a screen on Giddey. Right side Bogdanovich. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Hawks lead by 13. Outside, Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Passes to Holmgren. Back to Dort from past the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pirtle with a screen on Giddey. Young outside. Fires from deep. Watch for the new shot clock. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. There's the pick. Lets it go from 14. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Gilgeous Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Collins setting the pick for Young. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Here's Smooth. Giddey defending. Young for three, and he's good on the three ball.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
They set the pick. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Holmgren's got 15 points in just the second half. Atlanta leading by 10. 1:52 left in the game. The kick out to Young. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. For the finish. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
Gilgeous Alexander coming at you in a lot of ways right now. So a thorn in the defensive side.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Dort. 1:43 left in the fourth. Hawks shooting around 41% on the night. Birtle with a screen on Giddey. Birtle, the pass to Smooth. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 8. Now here's Giddey. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gilgeous Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter. Atlanta leading by 6. And here's Young. The pass to Smooth. Shoots the three. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Just do your work. Try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Purtle. And Murray's subbed in for Smooth. Hayward at the elbow. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Count it. Good.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Now here's Murray. At the elbow, Collins. Collins setting the pick for Young. Clock at 6. That one's not going to go. So the Thunder will take it the other way. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Gilgeous Alexander going to celebrate that one.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And so the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.